Time to feed these hungry PC gamers, boy. They don't take no nonsense. They're like, okay, Chris, where's the news at? You've been holding out on us. Nah, I had to fix the sound. The sound was a problem. It was creating a problem. And my bad, guys. I hope this is better though. All right, what I got for you guys? Since we talking video games, you portable PC gamers, what's happening? All right, hello viewers. Another beautiful day. Yeah, hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good, or excellent. What? All right, portable PC fans. What I got for you? Yeah. Like, yeah, Chris, where's the news? The sound, some of these wires was creating a problem with the sound. I hope this fixes it though. Anyway, it says here, Crusader King 3 gets a free weekend plus a big Paradox sale on Steam. Let's see here. What do we got here? Okay, so you get Victoria 3 Stellaris, 70% off Stellaris. Victoria 3 70 and 76% off. Hearts of Iron 70% off. City Skyline 70% off. Europa Universalist 4 70% off. And yeah, and this is from Paradox Publishers Week. Yeah, and this lasts through offers until May 23rd, May 13th to May 23rd. All right. Don't worry, man. I got you portable PC fans covered. I know you guys were like, wait a minute. He hasn't put out anything? Don't worry. I'm going to put something out. Anyway. Let's see. Okay. All right. Uh-oh. Heroes of Might and Magic. What are they talking about here? I already did Steam OS already. I already covered that already. Again, folks, my apology. Anyway. Heroes of Might and Magic open source build gets initial gamepad support. Uh-oh. Might and Magic still going. Let's see here. VCMI, the cross-platform open source game engine for Heroes of Might and Magic 3 has another fresh release out, and they've been working on hooking up gamepad supports. Nice to see more classic gets that little bit of more accessible. And it says here, version 1.5.0 highlights adds Portuguese. Then it says in parentheses, Brazilian translation. Add basic support for game controllers. Add options for disabled cheats in game. Game will no longer run VMI server as a separate process on desktop systems. Game will no longer show server error message in game chat in release builds. Implemented switchable artifact sets from HD mods. That's a lot more to it than just above, like many bug fixes, multiplayer improvements to make it feel better and more clear on what's happening on various upgrades to the user interface. There's even improvements to AI expanded modding support and much more in full changelog. So you can get this on GOG. You can grab it on GOG. Okay. Heroes of Might and Magic. All right. Now, what else we got? Okay, I got you. I got you, Steam Deck fans covered. I got you covered. You portable PC fans, I got you covered. Let's see here. Okay. What else? Uh-oh. Yeah, I had some problems with the sound. So I'm like, I gotta get this. People were getting on me, and I'm like, okay, let me see if I can fix this. Anyway, it says here, Rogue Voltage is a refreshing and very creative engineering roguelike. Rogue Voltage takes the idea of roguelikes and deck builders and spin it into something incredible clever with a little engineering involved, lots of wires, no key provided by the developers. Here your deck is a backpack full of modules you'll build up during the runs. You wire up power to module to do everything from healing to attack and more. The idea is just refreshing and clever, since there's a a lot of room for kind of crazy combination and overpowered chain reaction. It feels almost like a Zagtronic puzzle turned into a roguelike, and this is called Rogue Voltage, and you can get this on, you can purchase this on Steam. Okay, now keep moving here. Men of War. Men of War. Anyway, Men of War 2 will be online only at launch, but an offline mode is in development. You Steam Deck fans are always getting spoiled. It says here, the release of the strategy game Men of War is fast approaching. From Fulcrum Publishing and Ukraine Studios, Best Ways is which is confirmed to have native Linux support, but there's one sore spot. The detail on the features had been a little buried in the Steam forum, but the developers have now properly announced in a Steam new post that will initially be online only. Here's what they said. It says, we can confirm that Men of War 2 will require you be always online only at launch. An offline mode is in development. The game was developed as always online to allow us to maintain live leaderboards properly. Synchronized rewards players receive, including for actions in single players and co-op content, and prevent cheating. At the same time, thanks to this, it is near to impossible to cheat in Men of War 2 multiplayer, but we have heard your concern and we are working on a solution that will allow you to play the single player part of Men of War as well as mods without requiring any offline internet connection, and this will be implemented after release. And then it says, I hope it doesn't take too long for features to come along, which ideally should have been in the full release. Force online requirement, even for single player, are a source of constant frustration, especially if developers decide to fully move on from a game and stop the server for it, leaving people with broken games. The game is due to release May 15th and will cost $44.99 USD, $37.99 GBP, and $44.99 Europe. You can able to buy it from Humble Store and Steam. Men of War, 2. Alright, now let's keep pushing here. What else we got? Let's see here. On the gaming front, gotta keep you guys up to date. Okay, let's see here. I think I covered this already. Steam OS 3.6. I think I did this already. I covered that already. So keep moving here. Okay. The game industry keeps moving. Here's another one. Bungie Classic Free FPS Marathon is now on Steam. So, well, check it out on Steam. It's free. See the official website. It says, before the likes of Halo Combat Evolved and Destiny, Bungie created a FPS series Marathon, which nowadays lives on as an open source project called Alpha 1. Now it's available on Steam, or the E is solid. One of the first one has been released on Steam so far as a classic marathon, with the other two also planned currently. The Steam release Marathon only has version of Mac OS and Windows, but I've confirmed its does seems to run quite nicely with Proton 9.0. Yeah, that Proton works its magic, man. Anyway, alright, next game. Keep pushing here. Gotta keep the Steam Deck fans happy, man. They want their news. Yeah, Chris, where have you been? Oh, speaking of Proton. Remember, you got VKD3D Proton, Proton Experimental, Proton Hotfix, Proton, and GE Proton. 5 protons to deal with. Yeah. Anyway, it says here Proton Experimental brings controller support for more launchers. It says here Valve released an update to Proton Experimental for Linux and Steam Deck today, which continues to expand the controller support available for various game launchers, amongst a bunch of other improvement. Continuing to make use of open source tool Exalia, the controller support was expanded to include launchers for Tomb Raider, Legends, Tomb Raider Anniversary Edition, Fallout 4, Elder Scrolls 4, Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim Special Edition, and partially supported a Fallout 3 Standard and Game of the Year Edition. Interesting to see Fallout 4 in that list, which had the launcher hidden in the next gen update recently on Steam, although you can get it back with a simple launch option of Steam -0% sign %command %. Says other improvements includes fix for Apex Legend not starting after a recent update, previously in Proton Hotfix. I told you Valve was on it. Fix the final wrongly detecting mashing, previously in Proton Hotfix. Add raw HDI support for VKB Gunfighter SCG. Improve fonts rendering in Alien Swarm reactive drop. Fix video playback in Twisted sales. Made Exalia hidden. No controller is plugged in. Improve controller input support for Tower Princess. Yeah, I told you Valve was on it. Yeah, they were gonna respond to that. Yeah, Valve is on it, man. That Proton is working its thing. Oh, speaking of Proton, here we go again. Here we go again. Yeah, Proton, man. VKD3D Proton, Proton Hotfix, Proton Experimental, Proton from Valve, and GE Proton. 5 of them. Oh yeah. Steam Deck, man. Anyway, what else we got? GE Proton 9-5 release with fixes for Star Citizen, Apex Legend, The Witcher 2. That's a nice little list. It says here GE Proton 9.5 has been released, bringing in various updates from various official Proton plus various other patches to fix more games on Steam Deck /Linux. This version is not supported by Valve, and ideally you should only use it when you need for specific games. Says here, here's all that's changed. Added TCP_key patches needed for Star Citizen 2.0 launch. Update Wine to latest Bleeding Edge. Fixes Apex Legends. Update DXVK to latest Git. Update VKD3D Proton to latest Git. Update DXVK Navipy, match upstream. Update various build files to match upstream. Update Steam Client to match upstream. Add Steam support CPU analogy fixes. And then it says Proton adds fixes for The Witcher 2 Assassin's Creed King's Enhanced Edition. Proton Hotfix add fixes for Gunslinger. Add fixes to Total War Shogun 2. Update Oddworld Munchie's Odyssey. Add fixes to Oddworld Abe's Odyssey. Add fix for Overlord 2. Add fix for Stranger's Wrath HD. Add fix for Ducati World Championship. Add fix for Cave Stellar and the Reaper Butterfly. Add a fix for Sabbath of the Witch. Add fix for Riddle Joker. Add fix for Sinrin, and then add fix for the newest many WMP9 video playback fixes for Yuzu Saw VN. And the easiest way to install GE Proton is to get the latest Proton QT. Yeah, Proton, folks. You Steam Deck fans are spoiled with all these updates. Oh my god. Anyway, now here's something for Nvidia. Uh-oh. Got you guys covered, man. Got you covered. Got you covered. Anyway, this is what we got. Nvidia switching to open kernel module by default in the future driver update for Turing Plus. That's what they're talking about here. Nvidia has announced some big changes are coming to their Linux driver, which will start with the upcoming 560 series. Writing in an update on Nvidia forums, they said, starting in the release 560, it will be recommended to use open flavor of Nvidia Linux kernel module whenever possible, Turing the latest GPU or ADA or latest when using GPU virtualization. It says if installing from the run file, installation will detect what GPU are present and default to installing the open source kernel. If all Nvidia GPU in the system can be driven by open kernel modules, distribution specific repackaging of Nvidia driver may require additional step specifics to that packaging to choose the open flavor. Then it says in the release 560 series, it will still be possible to configure the run file to install the proprietary flavor of the kernel module with the kernel module type proprietary command line option. However, in the future, some GPUs may only be supported with the open flavor. It says we will still have 555 beta to come this month, which will bring explicit sync support. So this will be update for that. Interesting though to see Nvidia move more and more towards open source. We've seen recently how the former Novi driver lead joined Nvidia and sent a massive patch set, and then we had news that an Nvidia developer contributed to open source NVK, and even to top off that, they put up a script for GeForce Now on Steam Deck. Certainly an interesting time for the green camp. Okay, here's why. It's because of AMD. Plain and simple. This article that talks about Nvidia switching to open kernels module by default in the future driver updates for Turing, it is because of AMD. Okay, AMD was down with the open source market, and also they helped out the portable, the handheld PC market. So AMD is trying to join the party, so to speak. If you notice that Steam Deck with the guy with the Steam Deck and he's holding the Nvidia logo, that should tell you something. So yeah, Nvidia is trying to get into the portable PC market because AMD is having a lot of success with it. That's what this article is talking about, and that's that. But anyway, that's all the news I got to report on the Steam Deck front. News, deals, games, update, the usual. Yeah, you guys are good. Anyway, I'll keep you guys up to date though. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and sorry for the little hiccup that I had. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek fan, or Dark Side. I'm gone. Peace.